So do anybody have any questions from the previous use cases which we have provided? Let's start with the day 4.1. Anybody have any questions? Please raise your hand so that we'll ask one by one.
Bro, a request.
Yes, Munishwar.
The task 3 வந்து ATM சொன்னீங்கல்ல bro. அது மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் இது கிளாஸ் முடிச்சிட்டு இல்ல எப்பயாவது வந்து கொஞ்சம் மட்டும்
நம்ம we are going to discuss now. அதை போய் பார்த்தோம். ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. Okay. So before we are going to discuss the solutions, anybody have any questions from or anybody facing errors in the previous session? Use cases. We have given these assignments. The assignments are pass 3 value to a method in a class, find the biggest and smallest number, and pass the user ID and password and return. And the ATM part. Anybody have any questions? Anybody facing difficulty? Okay. To start with, anybody want to review what you have done? Ashok, I have completed everything. I just want to get reviewed. If so, you can raise your hand. Maybe we can take yours as a reference to explain these 3 one by one. Okay, Shrav Nagar. Hi, Shrav. Have you completed all the 3 and you got the output?
Yes, sir.
Could you please share your screen? Let me stop sharing.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, it is visible. So let's go with the first one. First one, identify the biggest 3 numbers. Open this one. So you have created. Why I don't see your scripts are properly aligned? Could you please Control A, Shift Tab? Okay. Here, if you look at your script, the line number 10, again, you are comparing Y with X. Why you have to do that? Because already in the line number 5, you are comparing it, right? Only if it is false, only line number 10 is going to execute. In that case, you can still remove that Y greater than X.
Okay. Y greater than X, okay.
You can just remove it. Remove the and as well. Okay, return Y is greatest number. X is the greatest number. Y is the greatest number. And still you do not, okay. And in the else part, you are returning is the greatest number, the smallest one. Same applicable for the smallest. Someone actually asked Ashoka how to get this in a very simple way. So this is the solution, guys. So this is a good solution that you can pass. Any idea how you will be passing the value? Do you have anonymous window with you? Save this class and execute it. Okay, good. You got this one. Okay, let's go with the second one.
String compare, right?
String compare. You're passing a user ID and password. So if the user ID is not equal to the one which is already available and the password is same, login unsuccessful, user ID is wrong. Again, the else part, you are checking. Else if, this is else if, right? So else if you are checking. Okay, if the user ID is correct but the password is wrong, okay. Again, in else if user ID both are correct, login successful, else it is going to return invalid user ID. Okay, could you please execute this script?
Yes, sir. You want me to pass the correct values or?
No, any value is fine. Just want to see how whether the script is working fine or not. Okay, cool. It is working. Okay, let's move on to the third one. ATM one. Hold on. So here comes the part. Many people asked the questions about this. So he has created a method called deposit, and he's getting a input variable, input value. And you are in the line number 2. You have a main balance. By default, you are setting the main balance as 0.
Yes.
If I deposit any amount, you are increasing the main balance and you are printing that main balance. Second thing, withdrawal. If the withdrawal is greater than main balance, it says insufficient balance. Else, you're going to just withdraw the amount and you're going to display the main balance amount. Correct. This is really very neat and minimalized content. Execute this. Hold on. So first, anyway, you have system debug, which is already there. I don't want you to, anyway.
Actually, it is for just for printing withdrawal amount.
No problem. First, you are depositing 1,000 and you are checking an output. If you are depositing, you are checking the final balance amount. Again, you are withdrawing 200. Can I have the line number 4 and 5? Okay, line number 4 and 5. Just copy the line number 4 and 5. Again, you please paste it in the line number 8 and 9.
Okay.
So which means you are withdrawing 200 and now deposit 10,000. So we'll see what is going to execute. Execute now. First, you're depositing amount of 1,000. The balance is 1,000. You're withdrawing 200. The final balance is 800. Again, you're depositing 1,000 and it gets added. The final balance get added into that 800. This is very neat script, Shrav. Good job.
Thank you.
Could you please open the script? Guys, anybody have any questions in this one, in this 3-1? Anybody want to ask anything?
Clear, bro.
Okay, Shrav, could you please do one thing? You can share this script in the WhatsApp group so that if anybody want to see a proper script,
it's there.
They can use. Yeah, you can share. Just don't copy the entire script. Take the screenshot and share.
I
so
already
that
shared
if
it today.
maybe you can share it
I will
again,
check it.
like
I will.
Ashok reviewed. You can share the screenshot. In the caption, you can mention Ashok reviewed. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you so much, Shrav. So team, let's go with a new topic for today. So kindly, can I have your attention here? Okay. So before we move on, may I know whether people over here, everyone aware of the basics or the fundamental in admin, Salesforce admin, which means how to create a record in Salesforce? Anybody have any idea? How to create record in Salesforce? Anyone want to give a try to let me know how you will create a record in Salesforce?
First, we have to select the object, which object we are going to enter a record, and over there we have an option called new, and that by using that new we can create a record.
Good one. Thanks, Munishwar. So as he said, I'm just going to
we
this
need to
object
create
in the tab.
Field. Hello.
Okay. Yes.
We need to create a field in there. We have to add the records.
No. I'm not asking about creating a fields and all. It is just creating a record. That's it. So let me go to any object, standard object or custom object, whatever it is. Right now, I'm in the account tab, which means I'm in the detailed page of the particular object. As he said, The steps are very simple, guys. Please listen this carefully. What is the first step? You have to go to this object. Correct. That is the first step. Let's go to the tab. Okay, I go to the tab. The next step is you will see a new button. Click on new. Correct. So let me click on new. What you will get a prompt. In this prompt, it says this is nothing but a new account record is going to create it. It create a space, a compiler at the end. It's creating a page or space to receive an input. So here I'm giving an input called AJST, just account name. You see, is there any other mandatory fields available in this part? No, right? So if I don't give the mandatory field, if I try to save the record, it will say you have to give the mandatory field value. I'm giving the mandatory field value. So here, enter mandatory field value. Then I have to click on save, right? Click on save. These are the steps. Once I completed the steps, the record is created and I get a record ID here. So record ID, a concept, please note, this is nothing but a 15-digit or 18-digit number you will see in the URL. This is a unique ID for all the records in Salesforce. Whether it is standard, custom, whatever it is, you will see that here. So we have learned a new things called record ID. Okay. So these are the steps you have to follow if you have to create a record, create record from UI. So this is what we have to do if we have to create a record from UI, right? So Ashok, if I have to do the same step in the script, we are going to follow the same step in the script. Let's see how to create a record. So what is the first step we have to do if it is a UI? You have to go to the tab or object, you can say. Correct? You are telling that I have to go to the object because then only you know which record you are going to create. So in this case, I'm going to if I'm going to create an account record, I enter account. This account represent API name of account object, record ID. Now we are learning API. What is API? Let me show you what is API. If you go to the object manager, all the applications, all the objects will have an API name. See, there is a API name. The API name is account. Please don't, most of the people get confused with object name with API name. Not every time the object name is going to be the API name. Let's say an example, you open any custom object. Let me see, is there any custom object I have created here?
Cart இருக்கு bro.
Cart custom object manage package. இல்ல அது web cart அது. எல்லாமே API name இங்க இருக்கு பாருங்க. On the right side you see all are standard objects. I think I didn't create any custom object so far. Let me, for your quick understanding, let me create a custom object. I think most of you have done blood donor use cases, right? If not, let's do that now. Blood donors. Okay, and just simply creating an object. The moment I create an object, you see it is a custom object. I get a API name says that blood donor _ C. Any idea what is that C represent?
Custom field.
Correct. It's custom. That's it. C represent custom. If you even create a field, if you are the one as a user, you are creating the field, that also comes under _ C. So this is a very important thing. You have to note it down. Whenever you are going to use any objects, or field, you must use the object or field's API name in Apex class. Don't use the field label or don't use the object name directly or tab name directly. If you ask me, Ashok, I don't see any underscore here because this is a standard object. So that is the reason we don't see that here. Clear? Now, coming back to the steps. The first step, if it is creating from UI, you will go to the tab or object. I go to the tab or object in the same way in the script. Second thing, click on new button. The moment you click on new button, what will happen?
F1 will be open.
You can create record.
It create a space to receive an input, right? If I click a new button, a space is created to receive an input. In the same way, here I'm mentioning AC, or you can give any name. Okay, this is a different name. Just like how you initiate a class. Same way, I'm going to initiate this one. AC equal to new account. This is looks like if there is a calculator class, if I'm going to create an instant for the calculator class, well, how do I create? CL equal to new calculator. This is how I create an instant for a class, right? In the same way, I'm creating an instance for the object. Why I'm creating an instance for the object? The moment I create an instance, okay, this will have a option to call all the fields you see in the object. How? If you create an instance, by using this instance, you can call all the variables in a class or functions in a class. In the same way, account is nothing but, you may think that Ashok, account is an object, contact is an object, right? But at the back end, if you see Apex developer guide, account, account, contact, they're all classes at the back end. Maybe let me check here. Account class. You see here, it's, you may think that account is an object, content is an object, but at the back end, they have created account as a class, contact as a class. Everything is class at the end. Whatever you are seeing here, it's nothing but either the member variable or methods in an account. I mean, in the particular, the fields which you are seeing, right? It is nothing but a variable or a method you are creating within the class. At the back end, everything is available in the form of class only. This is a one understanding we must have whenever we are going to deal anything in Apex. Whatever you see, it is going to be a class. If you're going to, even if you are, we are using a data types, right? Integer, string. Though at the end of the day, the integer, string, they're all nothing but a class. String class. Okay, whatever you are developed in Salesforce, they're all at the end of the day class. The class will have a methods and method variable on its own. Okay, just have this understanding. Let's not get into this in deep. Just I am telling you for your understanding. Now get back to the our agenda for today. How to create a record from Apex class. So click on new button if it is a UI. When you click a new button, a space will come here, right? The same way I'm creating an instance here. This is how I'm creating an instance. Okay, this is the first step of creating an account. Okay, Ashok, you are just initiate that. Just like how I click on a new button, a space is coming up. In the same way, this line will do that. Now, what is the next step in UI? If I have to create a record, what is the next step? தூங்கிட்டீங்களா எல்லாரும்? Guys?
We have to enter the mandatory.
Enter the mandatory fields.
Okay. Here, what is the mandatory field?
Account name.
Account name.
Okay. If I have to give value for account name, in Apex, what I have to do? Any idea? Should I use this name?
We have to use
API
API.
name.
Yes.
API.
Yes.
Yes, you have to use the API name. Don't use labels. Please keep in mind, whenever you are using developer console, go to fields and relationship, search for account name. What is the API name for account name? It's nothing but name.
Name.
Okay, so let's use this. So you cannot simply use name. Name is nothing but a field in account, right? So here account is nothing but AC, because AC is the instance of the account. So AC dot name. Name is a text type. I'm giving this AJST Apex. So I have entered the field value. Okay, now what is the next step I have to do to save this record?
Click save button.
Click save button.
Click save
Clicking the
button.
save button. If I click the save button, the record will be created, right? In the same way, if you want to save this record, you have to use insert. Insert AC. AC is nothing but an instance of the class. So same way, the screen what you're seeing, right? This is what AC is all about. The moment you click new, an instance is created and you are giving a value and you click on save, the value gets saved. The same way, if you want to do repeat the same steps, I'm creating an instance and I'm giving a value and I click on insert, just execute. Usually, if it is a script, you will be adding it in a debug and you will check, right? But here I don't have a debug. In fact, I didn't add any debug. But any idea how to check whether the script is worked or not? Anyone?
Go and check in the UI.
Exactly. You can go back to the UI and check your account whether the record is created. See, it is created here. Clear up? The same way, if you want to give input for other fields, let's take few more fields from account. What are the other fields we can say? Annual revenue. I have annual revenue. AC dot annual. Annual revenue is which field? Integer or string?
Teacher.
Okay. What else we can take? Here you can see the data type, right? Based on the data type, you can select. Okay. And there is a account source field. Let me use account source. So here mentioned account source as a pick list, right? If it is a pick list, we can use a text lister. So it has a value of phone inquiry. So let me choose the pick list field. AC dot accounts source equal to phone inquiry. Okay. Then what else? What are the other fields we can see? Text data. Okay, date field. This is an interesting part. Date input. You can, there is a format that we have to follow if we have to give an input as date, but I give this as an activity that you people explore and do it. So I think it's enough for now, so that let's choose execute. And one more thing, you can still use system.debug, okay, to check the output. How? System.debug. What you are inserting AC only, right? You can check this AC. So AC is nothing but account. You can check the value of account here. Let me execute this. Whatever the value inserted, you can find it in the debug statement. See, it says, if you look at the debug statement, what I'm getting, I'm getting the name, annual revenue. Along with this, I'm getting an ID. this indicates if you receive an ID, it indicates the record is created. Only if the record is created, you will get an ID here. Here it is. It gets created. Okay, well, so this is how we are creating a record in Apex. So guys, give a try this one, and I will give you input. So here I have used account source, annual revenue, name, and all, right? So let's take and one more field. Let me give you one more field here. What are the other fields that you can try? Give a try in account. Okay, there is a SLA expiration date. Okay, you can also add this one along with this. So try this and let me know if you find any difficulty. I put the script in the chat. Let's get started. So those who completed, you can mention in the chat.
Hello, bro. Could you please show me once again the system.table, like
Debug part.
you copied the record ID and did something, right? That
Yes.
okay.
Others, you can give a try, guys. It's already half an hour went.
Like in Apex, how did we get this same exact record ID? Like, did we copy it from anywhere?
Sorry, I don't understand your question.
Like, how did we get this ID? I'm asking. Like, did we copy it or was?
This is a log. I didn't copy from anywhere. This is a log. The log you will create. See, so far, this script, till line number 6, what will happen? It will create an account, right? Once the account is created, all the account value will be available in AC. Since you are debugging AC, you are getting everything here.
Okay. So okay. That record value we get from that top first line, right? Not anything.
Record ID, you can get it if you are using at the backend, you can get it from here, and also you can get it from the URL as
well. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So here comes the assignment you are going to do now. The assignment is you're going to exactly try this in anonymous window, and you're going to identify how to pass a date value to the field. That is the first assignment. The second assignment is you're going to pass all these values in a method in a class. You're going to create a class. Don't give a name called account itself. That will create a conflict. As I told you earlier, don't use the keywords. You are going to, you need all these field, right? Pass all the field value as a method value. Pass a value in a method. And in return, okay, in return, you're going to return a string. The string is going to return your account ID. The record ID which is created, that is what you're going to return. So let me put it here. Task. Create a class and method. Pass the values or pass the field values to the method and create an account. Return the account ID. So this is the task 1. Then what's the task 2? The task 2 is same way. create a class and field and create a blood donor record. Blood donor record. So I think if you are an AJST trainee who are already done admin use cases, you should have a object model with you, the data model with you, right? Blood donor, blood request, blood coordination. You can do this. Suppose if you are not an AJST trainee, you want to know what is this blood donor, blood request. I will share the data model here. You can create the data model like creating an objects and fields and relationships. Then you can try to insert the record at the backend because we are going to use that for the upcoming classes. Return, you're not going to, this time you are not going to return the account ID or blood donor ID. You're going to return entire blood donor itself. Okay, well, so the data model, let me share it here. Data model. I think that is a case study we have. In that you must have the data model. Case study 1 is an application blood support, blood donor, and blood request. This is the case study 1, right? So let me add this case study here. Suppose if anybody don't have access to this case study, you can check with the support team. Data model. And similarly, you will be creating relationships. Okay, this is the another one. Maybe instead of doing all this, I can keep it so that you can access it easier. Okay, I think I'm done here. So guys, I have in the day 5 folder, I have updated what is the task we are going to do. The first task is whatever we have tried in anonymous window, you are going to create as a class and method, return an account ID. And second thing is you are going to create the data model for blood donor, and you are going to create the values by passing the values to the method, and you are going to create a blood donor record, and you're going to return the blood donor itself. Similarly for blood request. So you got another 30 minutes. So you can definitely do this. If anybody have any questions in the meantime, you can ask me. I think I'm done with this. If anybody have any questions from the previous classes or ongoing script, please raise your hand. I can clarify.
Hello. Hi, Ashok.
Yes, Kirti.
Can you please repeat the initial steps, like how to create a record in Salesforce?
Are you completely new to Salesforce?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have idea of object application, objects, fields?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you HST trainee?
Yes.
Okay. May I know when did you join?
Only for this course.
No, no. Oh, you joined only for Apex course. So now
Yeah.
you don't have idea about the admin and all.
No.
Okay, it is better. You should have a good admin skill. So first of all, you should have a good understanding on what is object, what is fields and applications. Here I'm just helping you on only for this Apex purpose alone. Okay, you go to any tab, you click on new, you enter the field value and you click on save. This will get saved. Okay, suppose if you're completely new to this Salesforce itself, I think in the beginning itself, I have shared a video that will help you with. Okay, so I'm going to share this video. I hope you are part of this WhatsApp group, right?
Yes.
So let me share this video link. So please watch these videos that will help you later to know the basics of admin. If you know these basics, it is enough to continue on this Apex workshop. So that hereafter we are going to use some of the basic stuff like fields, record, relationship and all.
Actually, I was about to join Salesforce course by next week. So.
No problem, but still you can watch the video. The video is available in YouTube itself. I have shared the video link here. After this class, just watch these videos to know the basics so that it will be easier for you to correlate the things here. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Are you okay? All right. Thanks. Others, any questions? Okay, let's give a try and let me know once you are done with the today's use cases and we can discuss on the same. Rashmita. Yes, Rashmita.
Really Ashok, actually I tried the first thing, inserting a date, right? I googled it. It says like we have to create a new instance for the data type date, so that
Okay.
it will
Could you
take
please
the
share your
format
screen?
as is in the Salesforce.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
please share your screen. Let me stop sharing.
Yeah, okay. Is it visible?
It is loading. Okay. So
Yes,
what you are
I'm
trying to
not sure
do,
actually.
data, new instance. Okay, okay. What is that date dot new instance? May I know how did
No,
you
no.
get this one?
Actually, it is through Google number.
Please go to the blog you referred for date.
Oh,
Please share your entire screen. All that I could see only your
sure.
developer console.
It's just a minute. Is it possible?
I still see your developer console. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing that. So here it is. Good. I think you got this one. Date, my date is equal to date dot new instance of
Yes.
year,
Month
month,
and day.
and date. Good. You can try the same actually. So here what they have done, date is nothing but a data type.
Yes. Data
But
type.
in line
So
number
we
5,
can give any.
yeah, look at the line number 5.
Yes.
You can exactly use the same thing. Go to this, copy the entire line number 1.
Oh, exactly this one, right?
You can make use of this. Copy the entire day 1. Just copy that entire line number 1 and go to your script.
Yes.
Copy this line number 1 and in your script you can replace the line number 5.
Okay. Yeah, okay, fine.
So now
And
in line number
so
5,
assign it to
you are
SLA.
getting my date, right? My date is nothing but a variable. So you
Yes,
can keep
okay.
that my date in the line number 6. That's it.
Here.
You can remove the braces and see. Remove the brace.
Oh, no brace is needed.
Remove the brace.
Sorry.
Execute பண்றதுலே குறியா இருக்காதீங்க. See, at the end of the day, our intention is not to execute and get the output. Intention is to learn the stuff. Okay. So you must aware, even if your script is working or not working, as a developer, we should have a clarity on why it is working or why it is not working. Now tell me, and you are going to explain me line number 5 and 6, how it is working.
Yes, so actually we are calling some methods or a class from a script, right? Through account.acc, etc. like that. So for particularly assigning a date, we have to introduce data type date into our script. So that's how, first of all, we are getting the data type date, and I'm assigning a variable to store the date into my that particular variable. So that is my date. And so here I'm going to create a new instance so that I can input, I can give an input of a date to this date, my date variable. So for that, again, I am giving the data type date dot, I'm creating a new instance so that space will be created for the date. To be more clear, a format, actual date format. So here the format actually the say text code I have actually have is here. Sorry, is somewhere.
Okay. May I know how did you come up with this particular link? I see you are using this link, right? In your browser, go click on back. Just click on back. Okay, super. Okay, this is for others. Maybe people, if you are still practicing, just pause that for a moment and look at the screen. This is the very important part in developer's life. I'm talking about this guy. Okay. If this guy don't exist, we don't exist. For the entire developer life, we are going to now rely on Google and ChatGPT. That is a fact. Okay. So if you don't know anything, whether it is a script or in Salesforce, right? The very first thing, don't think that, don't wait for someone to help you or assist you. You can simply go to the Google and you can type whatever and give the proper keyword. Okay. Say the advantage of Salesforce is the Salesforce has solutions in everything. She has entered the data type date in Salesforce. All that, just give her some keyword and she got a good reference. Okay, I'll click on just click on this one. This is nothing but an Apex reference guide, which is available in Salesforce itself. I click on this one.
Yes, it's okay.
So the moment she clicked, right, this is contains a date class. As I told you earlier, in Salesforce, everything, whatever you are going to relate, this is going to be a class. If it is integer, it is going to be a class. If it is a string class, date is nothing but another data type, but it also a class. So this class will have a methods. That's something we can make use of it. If scroll down. So there are a lot of methods are available here. You're all going to work it on someday. Don't expect that you're going to learn everything on the single go. So here, how did you find that creating a new? Because you see there are a lot of methods here, right? May I know how did you find?
Actually,
Yes, Rashmita.
so actually date is nothing but it consists of day, month and a year, usual format, right? But here these keywords are like adding days, adding a month to a particular date, or adding years or a days to a particular day. It will return only the day or day of year or days between two dates, etc. Like that. So I actually searched for it, but I couldn't get that. Going into this example only, I got this first line.
Okay. Just click on Control F.
And yes, okay.
Okay, just click on Control F and search like new date. Okay, so like by using again a keyword in, if it is a big documentation, if you are looking for exact if you're looking for some exact answer, by searching with a new proper keyword, right, you can land into the proper thing as well. Because the reason why Salesforce developed this Apex reference guide is for a developer like us, especially beginners like us. So in order to save our time, Salesforce give everything here. That is the beauty of Salesforce. Whereas in other languages, we have to find the documentation in some other website. Whereas here in Salesforce, if we have to learn, we can make use of the Salesforce resources itself, which is very legitimate one. All right, Rishmita, I hope you got the solution. Please give a try and try to create a class and method, pass the value.
Yes, sure. Hello.
Okay, thank you. So what's the time now? It's almost 9:50, guys. So those who are still trying, keep trying. Let me know if you find any difficulty. If others just simply watching this, right? There is no point in watching others, what they are doing, or in fact, me giving a demo, unless or until you are put your hands dirt, especially in Apex, you cannot learn Apex. So if you say, Ashok, I don't have time now, at least try later. Or if you don't have time at all, then definitely it is very difficult for you to learn Apex. So try to do coding. Max or seri, coding or seri. Only if we practice only, we can get out of it. Okay, like, let me go on mute. If anybody wants to ask anything, please call by my name.
அசோக் அந்த ஐடி எப்படி எடுத்துட்டு வருதுன்னு எனக்கு ஒரு ஐடியாவே கிடைக்கல. ஹலோ ஹலோ
Yes, Chitrakala. Have you asked Google ஆண்டவர்?
அதான் ட்ரை பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன்.
கேளுங்க Google ஆண்டவர்ட்ட கேளுங்க. If this, I hope you will get how to get ID in a written statement in Apex. போடுங்க வரும். Priyadashni Ganesh. Yes, Priyadashni.
Sorry, in the record field, how can we get the lookup field, sir?
Lookup and please don't get into it, Priyadashni. We'll definitely going to learn that in the upcoming days. Part of relationship. இப்ப வேணாம் அது. ஏன்னா அது வந்து அதையும் போட்டு கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ணிக்க வேணாம். So you can skip lookup fields now.
Okay, sir.
For now, just choose some of the fields I have given, right? These fields are enough.
அது முடிச்சிட்டேன் sir.
Super. Karthikeyan. Super, Priyadashni. Karthikeyan. Yes, Karthik.
கேக்குதா ப்ரோ? கேக்குதுங்களா ப்ரோ?
விட்டு விட்டு கேக்குது. இப்பதான் கேக்குது. சொல்லுங்க. Yeah, tell me.
டவுட். ஹலோ.
சொல்லுங்க கார்த்திக்.
நான் எப்பவும் ஸ்கிரீன் கிரியேட் பண்றோம்.
ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்ண போறீங்களா? ஓகே, உங்க ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க.
ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டேன். சரிங்களா?
உங்க ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுது. என்ன டவுட் இதுல உங்களுக்கு?
எப்பவுமே இந்த அக்கவுண்ட் இந்த இன்ஸ்டன்ஸ் கிரியேட் பண்ணுவாங்க ப்ரோ. அது எப்பவுமே நம்ம அனானிமஸ்ல தான் வந்து கிரியேட் பண்ணுவோம்.
புரியல கார்த்திக், உங்க வாய்ஸ் பிரேக் ஆகுது.
இப்ப கேக்குதுங்களா?
எனக்கு கேக்குதுங்க, அப்பப்ப பிரேக் ஆகுது. சொல்லுங்க.
நம்ம எப்பவுமே இங்க இந்த இன்ஸ்டன்ஸ் கிரியேட் பண்றோம்ல ப்ரோ.
ஆமா.
அது எப்பவுமே நம்ம அனானிமஸ்ல தான் கிரியேட் பண்ணுவோம். இப்போ இங்க புதுசா இங்க உங்களுக்கு கிரியேட் பண்ணலாமா நாம?
அனானிமஸ்ல தான் கிரியேட் பண்ணணும்னு கிடையாது. இப்ப நம்மளுக்கு பர்போஸ் என்ன? வேர் at the end of the day we want to create a new record இல்லையா? ஸோ நான் இப்போ உங்களுக்கு என்ன கொடுத்துருக்கேன், டாஸ்க் என்ன கொடுத்துருக்கேன், யூ ஹாவ் டு கிரியேட் அ கிளாஸ் அண்ட் மெத்தட் தட் கிரியேட்ஸ் அ நியூ அக்கௌண்ட் ரெக்கார்டு. அப்போ என்ன அர்த்தம், நம்ம அந்த அக்கௌண்ட் கிரியேஷன் அப்படிங்கிறது that should go within the method only. That is the reason you are having within the method. It's need not to be in the anonymous window always. Maybe you can ask Ashok, if it is a class and the class I initiate பண்றதுன்னா I used to do in anonymous இருந்ததுன்னா to initiate the class we will do that. But account record create பண்றதுக்கெல்லாம் you can keep within this method itself. Someone asked about return. Chitrakala நீங்க கேட்டிருந்தீங்க இல்லையா? You can check this one, line number 10. This is how you can return.
Line number 10. Okay.
Good.
இதுலயே மல்டிபிள் ரெக்கார்ட் கிரியேட் பண்ணனுமா ப்ரோ?
Okay, that is a good question. அது வந்து அடுத்த செஷன்ல நம்ம சொல்லலாம். There is an option. You can create a multiple record. Maybe உங்களுக்கு போர் அடிச்சதுன்னா you can explore that one. So team, we got another 5 minutes. If anybody have any queries on the today's task, you can let me know. So the task is very simple. You are going to create an account record and you are going to someone putting in the chat. So those who are completely new, you please, new to Salesforce or new to AJ skill development, try to create an objects called blood donor, blood request, and because we are going to use these data model for the upcoming sessions as well. Yes, if anybody have any questions, please raise your hand. I will call your name so that we go one by one. At a time, it is very difficult for me to address. Yes, Vishak.
Let me share my screen. I have one thing to ask.
Those who are having a question, want to clarify anything, please raise your hand in the Zoom chat so that I will go one by one.
Sir?
Yes, Vishak.
Not Vishak, it's Shar actually. Sir, can you please mention the fields that we require in the task?
Whatever the field I have given in the screenshot, you can keep it as required.
Okay.
Yes, Vishal.
Actually, sir, it is in the where is it? Yeah.
Yeah, tell
In
me.
this scenario, what I had done at the evening, bro, like as like the same, like this same like integer, like for instance, I have created the same thing for 4 times, like for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and divisions. At the time, it show I got the error. So what I did means I took reference. Later, I removed this part from all subtraction, multiplication, and division, and there I got the output. Like what it means, like this thing refers to integer part. Like we need the output as integer, and this is the thing which is instance, right, bro? So I applied the same thing for all the 4 outputs. There I got like there I don't get the output, but in when I type the script in this way, I get the output. Like what's the difference between that?
I don't know what you have given earlier. What
Yeah,
you have
sorry.
done now,
Yeah.
this is actually a correct way
Yes,
to
this is the
execute
correct
the
way.
script.
What I had done earlier means like I will show you. Resume is into like as like the same.
Earlier,
I done for all
okay.
multiplication and division.
Got it. Earlier, what you have done, you have initiate the class every time. Whenever you are calling the method, you are initiating the class every time, right? That is not a right way. Initiating the class one time, it is enough to call all the methods within the class.
Initiating class for one time is enough. Okay.
One time is enough to call all the methods.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
And on today's session, we have discussed that we created a records, right, by a standard object. As like that, if we created an custom object, like as we have a sales order as a custom object, through that custom object also we can create the forms, right, through Apex.
Yes, we can create.
Okay, bro. Just ask.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Kirti. Yeah, thank you. Kirti.
Yeah, Ashok, to
Yes,
access the recordings,
yes.
like I have sent a request on Google Drive. Can you accept it?
Google Drive. Just actually, I don't have access. You didn't check the recordings, the earlier recordings and all. This is the first session you are joining.
No, like the initial classes I've attended, but today's class I joined 10 minutes late, so I have missed the initial steps.
Okay. But you don't have access to the Google recordings?
No, I don't have. I just checked it now.
Let me just ping me your email ID. Let me check. Yeah, you can ping me the email ID in the chat. In chat, you see there is an option called send to, not to everyone, send to Ashok. I mean, send to AJ Skill Development. Let me check. Is there anyone don't have access?
Ashok, Sunit here. Actually, I guess I also doesn't have access. Can you please check?
Okay, better guys, if anybody don't have access, please write to support@ajskilldevelopment.com. I think I'm keep posting in the WhatsApp group so that they can check and give the access.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So let me post. I hope people who are all part of this program, you are all available in the WhatsApp group, right? That Apex Workshop WhatsApp group. Is there anyone not part of the WhatsApp group? Please write to support@ajskilldevelopment.com to get access. And Sunit, you can ping your email ID to me in Zoom chat. Okay, so that I will notify the team as well.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Next workshop. Okay, I have given access to Kirti and Sunit. So is there anyone who don't have access to the recordings or the folder? Please let me know. So Sunit and Kirti, you can check your email, see whether you have received that folder link.
Yeah, Ashok got it.
Okay. Vinod Kumar. Insert.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, okay, it is already 10:04. Suganya and Salaguru, please, you can drop. Feel free to drop off. Thanks for your assistance.
Thank you, Ashok.
Thank you.
Happy weekend to all.
நாளைக்கு ஒரு session இருக்கு.
Anyway, for us weekend, right?
Okay. Anyway, I don't think, I think the crowds are also going too small. I don't think that we would be needing your assistance. But anyway, out of your interest, Suhanya and Sadhguru, feel free to join. And thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ashok.
Bye.
Bye.
So Vinod, return account ID, insert, check date, how you are passing the date. So you are also passing the date but creating a new instance. Yes, this is correct. Guys, I think Vinod has completed, and other thing, I think others also completed. But don't stop only with account creation. Create a blood donor record, blood request record, and pass the values of the mandatory fields of blood donor and blood request to the class and method. Then come up with this for custom object. Okay, with this, we are winding up for this today, and tomorrow also we'll be having the session, Saturday. Already we started with 130 members. Today it is 75 members. I'm not sure how many of you are going to retain till. Anyway, we are going to conduct this for another 1 week too. Except Sunday, we are going to have a session, guys. Meet you all tomorrow. Keep post your script in the group, and you can get engaged in the group. Thank you all. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Ashok, I have one small question.
Yes.
It's not related to this Apex one. So actually, in the development org, what I did is there was a login flow task which was there in admin. So I have deactivated the login flow. Right now, I'm not able to log into the dev sandbox. So is there any way that I could do it?
Login flow itself, we have mentioned that, right? Don't deactivate in the case study itself.
After that I saw it in detail, but I did that mistake. So is there
we don't have any other
option
options? We have to create a new one, or we have to raise a ticket with the trial head support.
I even tried that. Yeah, with support team, Salesforce support people are not getting back.
Correct. That is the issue happening. You don't have any other options. You have to create a new one.
Because all my work is in that dev sandbox. All my work which I have done based on the documentation.
That's really a painful story we have got from all the people. In fact, we thought of removing that use cases from login. From that flow. But if we remove the people who want to learn the login flow, right? That's the reason we kept that. But still, we put the disclaimer in the bigger notes. Get in touch with the Salesforce. You can raise the case and they will guide you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought you might have some solution to. Just wanted to double check with you.
Thank you. Niranjana, I have given you access, Niranjana. Please check. So thanks, everyone. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
See you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
If you are interested to learn Salesforce, visit AJ Skill Development website. There you can find our course curriculum, and you can come to know about the list of courses we are offering. We are offering Salesforce Administrator and Salesforce Development courses. To know about us and the team, you can visit our About Us section. This is an organization we are doing Salesforce training from 2018, and we have trained and guided 2,000 plus candidates so far. And if you also want to know about our placement assistance, visit our placement assistance section, where you can find the list of people and the category. You can see the list of people who got trained and placed from our side. You can also visit their LinkedIn pages to get to know about our training and also the feedback from the relevant trainees. Okay. And also, if you want to do the course inquiry, click on contact us. You will see the form. You can fill the form and submit the inquiry. Our team will get back to us. Thank you.